Hey guys, it's Marissa. I had a lot of fun doing this look in today's video that I completely forgot to do an intro, but in today's video I'm just going to be showing you how I did Bloom from Winx Club and how I just did her makeup and the outfit and everything. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to put on the wig last, and just basing off of the pictures, she really doesn't look like she has much makeup on, and because of like the way her eye shape is and everything, like you can't really tell what kind of makeup she's wearing, but in some shots with her eyes closed, it just looks like she's wearing normal like neutral eyeshadow. So I'm going to be doing that as well, and so I'm just going to do something pretty simple, nothing like too extreme. I'm not going to have the makeup match the dress or anything because that's not how hers looks. I do have I do have a little bit of concealer, bronzer, and blush on right now because I just took off my eye makeup from earlier today. So I'm just going to do that and then just go over it because it's mainly just like the eye look that really makes it, you know, the most like her. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So before I even do the eye look, I'm just going to be adding a base. And the base I'm going to be using for my eyeshadow is the Covergirl concealer stick, and this is in the shade Neutralizer. And I have not touched this palette in a while, and this is the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2 with Morphe. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip into this palette just because there is a lot of warm tones in here and it's pretty easy to work with. So I'm just going to go ahead and use an Ulta round brush, and using that Ulta round brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade G Money, which is like right here. And that's the most like, I don't want to say orange neutral, but it's like the less pink neutral in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that very lightly because I don't want to really darken my eyes too much. I'm just going to really tap that in. And I'm also going to blend it in with a little bit of Love Handles and just mix those two together. So the eyeshadow is actually coming up a little bit more warmer than I thought. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the Candy Peaches palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Sweet right here and just go ahead and add that on top of everything. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Coins right here, which is like this very shimmery metallic, almost like a penny color. And I'm just going to be adding that to my eyelid. And in fact, I'm just going to be adding it to the entire eyelid. And then using the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner, this is in the shade Jet Black. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw some wings with this. And then I'm just going to clean up any of that fallout underneath with just a little towel that I have with me. So I didn't realize I was not recording this part. So what I'm doing right now, I'm in the middle of blending out the concealer that I'm putting down. And the concealer that I have on right now is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral, and that's 12N. So I'm just putting that under my eyes so you don't see any under eye bags at all or redness or anything like that. You want them heavily concealed, and I'm just blending everything in using the Real Techniques Beauty Complexion Sponge. Now I'm not going to set it with any kind of setting powder just because my face is pretty dry today. And so if you want to go ahead and set it with setting powder, then you can go ahead with this step. But if not, I'm just going to go right into bronzer and stuff and just kind of touch it up a little bit. So I'm going to take the Butter Bronzer in the shade 6676 and kind of just retouch some of those areas using an Ulta blush brush. And so I'm just kind of going around my face like so. And you can also get your neck and stuff too. and then just a little bit on my nose. And then before I blend it in, I'm going to go ahead and take the Wet n Wild Saved by the Bell Glow Face Duo. So I'm going to take the blush side of this and just kind of heavily apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just blending everything out. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this goldish highlight. If you have like a white pearlish highlight, I would go ahead and use that, but I honestly just don't feel like grabbing it right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the shade So Hollywood from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Powder. And that's definitely a mouthful to say, but I'm just going to go ahead and take an e.l.f. blending brush and just do it, or just apply it on the highest points of my face. And you can just really see it's just such a really pretty highlight. Now I'm going to go ahead off camera and just apply any kind of false lashes. Doesn't matter specifically what kind of false lashes if you're recreating this yourself, as long as it just makes your eyes look really big and they're just like really long, cartoony-ish kind of lashes, then those will work perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply those off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that the huge lashes are on, I always have a hard time putting on lashes, especially lately, but what I usually do is like a hack whenever the eyeliner and stuff is jaggedy, because I like to use the blue eyelash glue, I like to use the black eyelash glue. So I'm just going to go over with black eyeliner and kind of like go over the jaggedy parts of that glue so you can't really see the difference. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this New Heights Lifting Mascara in the shade Black. I don't really want to add a lot underneath my eyes just because I really want my eyes to look very lifted up. And then I am going to fill in my brows just a little bit using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. I'm going to fill them in a little bit more than I typically do, just so they give it a little bit more of that cartoony-ish look. And then I try to look up what kind of like lip gloss that she wears, or lip color. I've seen different ones. I've seen pink, I've seen red, I've seen like coral. So I don't really think it matters like exactly, as long as it's on the warmer side. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the Superstay Matte Ink because it's kind of coral, kind of warmish, kind of reddish, like it's like in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And this is just in the shade Caramel Collector, and I absolutely love this. Like I will apply this early in the morning. I'll wear a mask, go to work, and like even by the end of the day, like at 6 p.m., even later than that, like it will stay on completely. Like for this being a drugstore item, this is like one of the best that I've ever used compared to actual like super high-end brands. So definitely get one of these and try it for yourself because I love it. So she doesn't have a Cupid's bow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that one trick, and it kind of makes your lips look bigger too. And I'm just gonna connect them. And I feel like it's coming a little bit too orange like for the lips, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take like any pink shade of eyeshadow and I'm just gonna blot it on. So I think this is the completed look, and then I'm gonna put on the wig, and then I think that's basically it. So if you want to like get like a little crown tiara to put on the wig or your hair, you can, and then like maybe some sort of gemstone here to just glue it on, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that fancy with it. I think it's pretty recognizable who it is without those accessories, but if you really want to step it up even more, you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that wig, and I actually really like it. It's like a $20 wig that I just got off Amazon, and it's just super pretty, and I just really like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. So now I'm just going to add some bobby pins and just kind of part it so the hair is out of my face. I don't have a wig cap on right now just because I'm not keeping this wig on for long, so you can kind of see my blonde hair behind it. But if you do want to obviously wear this for Halloween or for a longer period of time, then I definitely would recommend you putting it in a ponytail or something. And then that is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I also did put on just some gloves as well, but I had a lot of fun doing this look. It's super simple, it did not take me very long to do at all, and I just really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you're interested in seeing more videos from me in the future, you can always subscribe down below. And let me know if you're going to be doing anything for Halloween this year, or if you're just staying home and stuff. And I'll just see you guys in next week's video. Bye.